Hey, hey, everybody! We're out here with our ladies. And you guys, I have to tell you, my poor girls, I think that they're sick because I thought they were molting and then it wasn't getting any better. I mean, it's been weeks now and they're getting worse. So I think it's not molting. I looked it up, the interwebs, right? The interwebs speaks true. And I think that they have mites. Anna, you're on. Do your chickens have mites? Have you heard anything about this before? But I think that they have them. And I think it's because we've had so much rain and they're muddy in their coop. So I actually moved their coop so they would have some dirt to dig in where the old coop used to be and it dried out. But I got some poultry dust and I'm going to give them a bath, which is probably going to be really humorous. But I'm going to give them a bath and then put the poultry dust on them and clean out their coop real good and put the poultry dust in there. Because yeah, it's starting, the thing is it's flock wide, which is why I don't think it's molting, because it's starting to spread to the other chickens. So we're going to give it a try and we'll see what happens. But I want my poor babies to feel better before I leave, because I'm going out of town soon and I don't want to leave with them feeling yucky. See, they're back there now, digging in the dirt, getting some worms. They're super cute. Anyway, so hopefully I can get their mites under control. It kind of sounds a lot like what we might get if we had bed bugs. So hey Isabella, hey Shauna, hey Jim. Today I want to talk, as we watch my sweet girls back there. Hey Janine, I want to talk about excuses. I've started to be more aware of my excuses. And you guys, you all know what I'm talking about. The reasons we give for not doing something. And I just recently finished a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's a very fascinating book. It was written in the 1930s after years, decades worth of research that this gentleman did. And basically he talks about how powerful our minds are. That we don't even really understand how powerful our minds are. And that when we let those natural negative thoughts take over, and it's easy to do, because he talks about how negative thoughts come easy to us. It's the positive thoughts that are hard that we have to work at. But that we put that energy out into the universe. And we sabotage ourselves all the time. And one of the biggest saboteurs in my life are my excuses, my reasons for not doing things. And sometimes they're legit. Like sometimes I have 5 kids throwing up, right? That's a legit excuse for having to make a call and cancel something, or you know, you're so tired you sleep in the morning. But the problem with that is that when you're a busy person, which we're all busy, guys, we're all just in different phases of busy, whether our kids are little or our kids are teenager, or we don't even have kids, but we have friends and family and careers that fill up our lives, right? We're all busy. Everybody's busy. And we've got to stop. It's like the number one excuse that I say I'm too busy, or that I hear other people tell me when I ask them to join me or do something else. I hear I'm too busy. I've started to listen a little bit more closely. How many of you have used that excuse? Hey Kayla, you're too busy. How many of you have used it? I know you have. I know you have. I know I'm not alone. But I started to pay a little bit more attention to what I was really saying when I was saying I was too busy. Because the truth is we're always going to be busy. We're always going to be busy. We have busy lives. We have lots of things weighing on our hearts. We have lots of things that take our time. We have lots of things that require our attention. Busy is just a fact of life. And I wanted to stop making an excuse for my life, if that makes any sense. Let me see if I can kind of explain. Because when I really started thinking about I'm too busy, I started to kind of become a little bit more honest with myself. Usually I wasn't too busy. couple of things were happening. One, maybe that thing that I was asked to do isn't really that important to me. So I don't want to do it, okay? It's not that I'm too busy. I just don't want to spend the time I have doing that thing. And that's perfectly fine. But I need to say that, right? I need to be honest with myself. I need to be honest with my people. Can you guys see them? I'm going to move over here because they're cracking me up. They're in their little... They're digging themselves down in the dirt. Do you see them over there? They're so cute. Anyways, so... Let's see if I need a tripod. There we go. So I kind of... That's one thing. Either I just really don't want to do it, or the other thing is that I'm scared to do it. Anybody else? How have you ever used the excuse that you're too busy because really you're just too scared to try? That you're afraid to fail? That you're afraid to make a fool of yourself? That you're afraid to be criticized? That you're afraid to, I mean, what are some other things we're afraid of? That we're afraid we're going to, I don't know, get hurt or die or, you know, something really kind of dramatic, but still, it's a fear, right? I think for me, my biggest fear is fear of criticism. I'm afraid of what people are going to think of me. I'm afraid of what people are going to think of me when I do something that might be unpopular, but that I feel is right for me. I'm afraid of what people are going to think of me when I make mistakes and I fall flat on my face. I'm not too busy, I'm just afraid, or I don't want to. So I'm trying to be a little bit more honest with myself and honest with the people around me. And because the truth is busy doesn't go away. Life is chaotic. And I think it never will stop being chaotic. I think it will always be chaotic. And so one thing I'm trying to do is take back control of my mornings. I used to be really, really great at getting my morning going and starting my day off right. And now I'm not as great at it. I think it might have a little bit to do with the fact that it's summertime and our schedule has been off and we're just kind of, you know what summer's like. Every day is different. It's not like a school day where you know you're going to get up and the kids are going to get on the bus and they're going to go to school and you're going to have 7 hours with no kids or maybe 1 or 2 kids or 3 kids and then they're going to come home and you have your plan, right? But in the summer you're kind of all over the place, which is fun in its own right. But life is like chaos all the time. It's crazy. And one thing I've learned is that when I take back my mornings, when I take back that time, when I make myself get up early and be intentional with the 2 hours I get before everybody else gets up, my day, my life is so much better. When the crazy comes, I can handle it so much better. When the busy comes, it doesn't really bother me that I'm busy because I'm so intentional about what I'm doing for myself each day that I have the energy to pour into other people and those things that just, they always do, those things that just kind of pop up. So I know that sometimes people tell me, I'm too busy, I don't have time for that. Andrea, I've got to get my sleep. I've got to sleep in till 7 o'clock. I've got to, there's no way I have time to fit in a 30-minute workout. I don't have time to meal prep. I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to do that. I want to debunk you. I want to prove you wrong, right? I'm going in and out. Oh, bummer. I can move closer. Let me see. Let me just go to... Well, I'm bummed that it's going in and out. I didn't see anything on my end. Thanks for the tip, Anna. But I just went to 4G, so maybe that will help me. I'm not going off my Wi-Fi, which is pretty far away. So, I lost my flow. Let me get it back. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I am done making excuses because all they do is hold me back from what I really want. Okay? They hold me back from believing in myself. They hold me back from trusting other people. They hold me back from, all those wonderful things I say I want out of life. So, guys, solidarity. Let's kick the excuses to the curb. Let's say what we really think. If we don't want to do it, just say we don't want to do it and move on with our lives, right? But if it's really something you want, say you want to start your own business, say you want to lose 10 pounds, say you want to learn how to meal prep, say you want to read 50 books this year, say you want to, what else would you maybe want to do? Run a 5K for the first time. Join the PTO. What else? Take a dance class. Take a painting class. Learn how to cook. Go back to school. There's all these things that you maybe want to do. I know you have a list, right? Dreams don't stop just because you wake up one morning and find out you're a 36-year-old housewife with 5 children. You still have dreams, guys. So what are they? And what are your excuses? What is standing in the way? If you're saying you're too busy, you're not too busy. You can find 30 minutes to go after your dream. If you don't have 30 minutes to go after your dream, then you don't have a dream. Like, it's not really a dream, because if you don't have 30 minutes for your dream, you're going to have a hard time convincing me that it's something you really want. But what I want is for us to take back our lives, to stop making excuses, to figure out, if it's something we really want to do, a way to make it happen. For me, that has been Beachbody. As crazy as that sounds, it is Beachbody, because Beachbody has taught me how to get in a 30-minute workout that not only gets me results and makes me feel great and look awesome and feel strong and confident, and those endorphins get going and I just feel like a rock star mom, you know. But it also helps me to learn how to fuel my body right so that I have less headaches, I have less indigestion, I have less mood swings, I have less tummy aches. I have all of these things come from what you eat, right? What else has it taught me? Personal development, delving in and figuring out who I am and what I really want. Like, that is probably the best piece of this puzzle, and what I've learned to do over the last 16 months is that I'm not afraid to be who I am anymore. I'm embracing that. Strengths, challenges, weaknesses, whatever you want to call them, the whole package, embracing it. And I want that for each of you, because life is too short. Life is too short to not go after those things that you want, that really matter to you. Maybe it's that you want to be an awesome mom. Maybe it's that you want to stop yelling at your kids. Maybe it's that you want to wake up every day with a smile on your face. Maybe that's your goal. It's as simple and as beautiful as that. Maybe you want to develop a stronger relationship with your Father in heaven, with that. Maybe that's what you want, and you can have it, but it's going to take you giving up the excuses, okay? It's going to take you facing the reality of those excuses. And if it's fear that's standing in your way, if your excuse is really just masking a fear that you have, it's punching it in the face, guys. It is punching it in the face, telling it to get out of your way, and embracing your awesome. The trick is, though, is that not a lot of people can do that by themselves. You need support. You need somebody who maybe has been down that road before who can help you. You need mentorship. I love my mentors. They teach me so much. You can find them anywhere. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a parent. Maybe it's maybe you've never even met them. Maybe it's somebody whose books you really just relate to and you can just read everything they've ever written. Whoever that mentor is, listen to them. Darren Hardy has been a mentor of mine, and I've never even met the guy. I get his emails every morning, and they totally get my day going. And, so it doesn't have to be somebody it doesn't have to be Oprah, that you feel like, oh, I'll never meet her, but it could be Oprah. Look at her story. She's totally awesome. She went after her dream. People told her she couldn't be on TV, and I think she proved them wrong, don't you? So let's do it, guys. Let's punch fear in the face. And if you feel like you need help, if you feel like you don't know where to start, that is what I do for a living. That is what I do with my life. It's what I'm passionate about. I am passionate about helping women and men, but mostly women because I relate to them more, but men too. I'm not going to single the guys out and say they can't join in the fun, but I am passionate about helping people realize that they have this awesome potential that they never even saw. And, it starts with a fitness program, but it's not about fitness. It's about your life. I really believe that. And I've got a free group, free, F-R-E-E, starting on Monday. We're actually going to prep over the weekend. I'm going to give you a meal plan, recipes. We're going to have fitness plan. We're all going to be doing the same thing for a week. We're going to take before photos. We're going to see where we're at the end, how strong we feel. We're going to maintain some pretty good habits throughout the week. We're going to check in with each other and just learn from each other for a week. And if you want in, please, please, please drop me a heart below, because I would love to have you in there, getting jump started on your goals, using fitness as a platform to show you that you can do hard things and you can make your life what you want it to be. And yeah, I want you to join me. It's going to be awesome. Starts Monday. You guys, thanks for joining me. Sorry that it was spotty in the beginning. I apologize for that. And I'm going to take care of my poor chickens that have mites, and I'm going to go inside and snuggle my babies. You guys have a great day.